Hi there, I just want to do a little little video, and I think I want to start off by talking about the real self. This is something that's been on my mind for quite a while, and obviously, you know, I'm meant to be speaking it to you now. It's like that music I've got on, you know, and I listen to that type of music. Or anything I see, I understand that is the real me. The real me is not this body that I'm in, but the real me is the infinity of all existence. Everything that I can possibly perceive is the real me, and that is the true self. Everything is there's one self, but the one self that is an infinite self. Just goes on, and we are all just reflections of that one infinity. That's how I identify as everything. I identify everything as one self, and everything just a reflection of that. And this is the true self, the true divine self. And when you tap into that, you can start to attract things. You start to go back to your natural state, which is infinite abundance. And that's why I attract. Sometimes I can be sitting down, and then all of a sudden I'll get a beautiful energy out of nowhere. But it's obviously coming because I'm attracting things, you see. You know, I'm attracting this beautiful energies. And the energies are always forever changing, and they're going deeper and deeper as I'm going deeper within myself. You see, the more I'm tuning into this real self, the more I'm attracting beautiful and deeper energies. And this is inspiration. You know, the energies give me inspiration, and inspiration is what helps you do something. You can't possibly be your best version of you if you're not inspired. And you know, when you're attracting energy, you can start to, you're inspired and you're proactive and you want to do something, you know, and you're happy doing it. So that's what this global awakening is all about, is getting people back to the real self. Not the self that you've been programmed to believe that you are. You know, most people think that they're free, but the perceptions are all manipulated perceptions. It's not it's not all your way of thinking. It's not your way of thinking at all. It's all controlled. And the reason it's controlled is because they can't have you becoming your true divine self, because you might live too long. You know, they've got to keep the population down. But that's why they do this, you see. But this awakening, as it's coming, is awakening everyone. So people will realise that there's absolutely nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about, everything is perfect, and everything is divine. Everything's divine consciousness. So there can't ever be something going wrong when everything's divine consciousness. That's what I'm realising more, and it's in my face, that everything's actually perfect. But the system, who are afraid, had to get you out of this way of thinking, because they were afraid, you see, they were asleep. And because they were asleep, they were afraid. And that's why they got you out of that perfect state, through fear. But we're coming back to that, including everyone. Even the people who you think are evil, you know, this awakening is for everybody. And they'll awaken in their own way. And that's what's happening. We'll have a world of people being happy in who they are, attracting infinite things. People realising that they are all one infinite potential. And yeah, and this infinite potential just goes on and on and on. You know, and that's basically what's going on. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little video on the real self. That's just what was on my mind quite a bit lately. You know, I talk about the real self a lot, the real me. And like when I'm listening to that music, I don't identify with healing music as separate to me, as it's some miracle. I identify myself as the miracle, and I identify with the music as a reflection of me. You see? And this is why I'm attracting energies. this is how it's done. And you ascend very quickly when you're doing this, because you're basically tapping into the divine truths. And divine truths we're all open to that, you see, because that's what we are, divine consciousness. So if I tell you a divine truth, you're naturally going to receive it. And you're going to know that it's truth. That's like everyone, you know, truth is divine. And so when someone speaks the truth, people naturally are open to that. Even though they might not like it, but they know there's the truth. And so the truth is very powerful. And something that you should always stick by. But anyway, I just think I'll end it there. I just wanted to do a video on the real self and what it is. And that the real you is the infinity of everything. Start to identify yourself with that, and you'll attract and you'll become back to your natural state, which is infinite abundance. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.